What do you like about Chisinau?
And everything. People are nice. Girls are beautiful. I mean, it's a hidden gem, I would say. That's the way to put it.
Я самая красивая, это факт. Посмотрите на меня. Я модель.
Красивее меня.
Bine ați venit la Chisinau. So we have, yes, the Arc de Triomphe. So if you've ever been to Paris, this is Moldova's version just behind me. And actually there's another one in neighboring Romania in Bucharest, the capital there. So I've just had one crazy Chisinau summer. I've been coming here quite often with clients to live the Tsar experience to the capital of Moldova. With the war in neighboring Ukraine, yeah, I have to look for substitutes. And surprisingly, Chisinau has turned out to be quite an acceptable substitute. And I guess this must be one of the least visited capital cities in all of Europe. It may even be the least one this year. And I think it just suffers from the fact that it's the capital of a small country. It's a bit out of the way, and it doesn't have a good reputation, especially on YouTube. If you look at other videos, very rarely do they highlight anything positive about Moldova or about its capital city, Chisinau. But the city has dramatically improved, definitely in the last 5 years. Just the lifestyle here has definitely moved on leap and bounds from when the first time when I came here, which is actually back in 2009, it was a completely different world almost. As the sun is just setting there behind the public buildings, behind me, behind the Arc de Triomphe. It's kind of an apt metaphor. I got the jacket on, it's the end of summer, we're now into autumn. So let's go together and take a tour around Moldova's capital. Hai mergem!
I make a video of how Connor makes me a video.
Exactly, I'm interviewing the one and only Anna Maria. So you've lived in Ireland before, Anna Maria. You were there for like 5 years, if I remember.
For 6 years, actually.
6 years.
6 years altogether, yes.
And like one of the big things in Ireland is nightlife. People talk about the atmosphere in the Irish pubs and this kind of special atmosphere. But how did you find it, and how do you think it compares to nightlife here in Chisinau, Moldova?
Yeah, so I love the nightlife in Ireland. It is pretty good, but it's a lot of pubs. So you very often go to the pubs, you have a pint like Guinness or something like this, and you enjoy your time. Here in Chisinau, I can see a bit more clubs. We don't have so many pubs, like maybe there are like 2 pubs in the whole city. So usually you go to a club, have fun, and enjoy yourself, and you can order different kinds of drinks. So I feel that it's a bit fancier, so you can dress up nicely, you know. When you go to a pub, actually you go in a very simple attire, like you wear like very simple, plain, usual clothes. In here you have to get ready, you have to get dressed, you have to like put a lot of makeup on and look good and enjoy yourself. And you also can travel from place to place, you know. Like if you want to be in one club now, you can get a taxi, which is very cheap, and go to another nightclub. In Ireland, I used to be very simple, like get a pair of jeans, sneakers, and just go out and enjoy myself, you know.
But here you can't do that if you want to go to the club.
No, high heels, beautiful attire, beautiful clothes, a lot of makeup, so you have to like go proper clubbing.
You have to dress to impress if you want to go out in Chisinau.
Absolutely, you cannot go just in sneakers and jeans, absolutely not. You have to look stunning.
So what should you be wearing when you go out on the town in Chisinau? Is it going to be a dress shirt, or is it going to be a more casual t-shirt? And the reason I'm bringing this up is not because I'm about to pivot into fashion advice in general. It's because in Chisinau, the nightlife is split down the middle between places that are the high-end kind of bottle service, crazy amounts of alcohol night out, and those that are more alternative, more casual, and probably going to be focusing on the electronic music more. So it is important before you head out the door to be dressed in either one of those 2 styles, because if you show up at the alternative style, you're not going to get past face control most likely, because you're not going to have the right dress code. So let's make a decision here and head out and paint the town red in crazy Chisinau. when you're here in Chisinau versus Dublin, how do guys approach you?
Here they approach me.
Yeah? In Dublin they didn't?
Not that much. I don't know why, but in Dublin probably because there is a culture that you have to be a bit more careful. You know, you cannot approach everyone that much. In here, you can just like get out. Somebody will buy you a cocktail, will buy you a drink, and you're gonna feel, I don't know, like, yeah, I can say that more people would approach girls here, and men feel a bit more open to approach women here.
You don't need to worry about that here. Actually, you've got to do the opposite. You got to be настоящий мужик. Настоящий мужик, я сказал хорошо? Да? A real man, basically, and take initiative.
What's your name? My name is Dolia. Okay, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Which one is your favorite artist? Like, which are you the most excited about?
From today or both days?
From today, yeah.
From today, Jack Kalib.
Dankali. Okay.
He has a very nice, soft voice, and of course, a beautiful Irina Rimes. She's very gorgeous, and I like her so much.
Yeah, I'm also looking forward to that. And are all Moldovan girls as beautiful as you?
Thank you. You're beautiful too for a Switzerland man.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
What else does Chisinau have that's cool that's not chicks?
I mean, you're gonna try it. Obviously, like the wine is great. Like for me, it's also the ambience. In a way, it's kind of like Chisinau is kind of a romantic city. It's like you know, nice parks. You could walk everywhere. Cafes. I mean, it's all about finding the right people, obviously, too. Like I've really made great friends for life here.
Ще кадрямо мала в контакті.
Чи хочемо Молдова?
Не треба, ну це більше.
Чи факт, Moldova. Filmez. Fetele frumoasă.
So get out from the camera.
Oh, Adrian, no.
Oh, then you can film Adrian then in this case because he is a very beautiful girl.
Yeah, like I always say, in Mexico, it's just automatic. You meet people and they're smiling and they're gonna talk to you. Like I always say this, like, if you're at a bus stop, you know, strangers just talk to each other and it's like the most normal thing. But here, people are more reserved, more cold definitely, but like once you break that little barrier, it's, you realize that they're just like a Mexican if anything.
Ce fel de con special? Vă rog. Cu ciocolată și fistic, da? This is my favorite ice cream place in Chisinau. Always got friendly staff here as well as the best ice cream. It's like being in Florence or in Rome. As you can see, I'm a bit conservative. I always have chocolate with pistachio, but very tasty.
А я напоминаю, я самая красивая девушка в мире.
Kharkiv is never far away from the heart.
So like my city is just straight in my heart, so yeah.
So we just met here, hanging out in Chisinau. And it's so funny, you know, like to meet girls from Kharkiv, my favorite city, where normally, right now, I would be partying with clients. We meet up here
Yeah.
in Chisinau. All of us are kind of like refugees, in a sense.
we are.
We miss Kharkiv so badly.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, because for us, maybe because it's our home city and we miss it like so much. And there is our family, there is our friends, and like we want to come back as soon as it's possible, for real.
You know what? Fuck Russia, fuck Putin.
Yes,
Putin,
exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. Appreciate your freedom while you have it, because it can always be
We
taken
love
away.
Ireland, we love
Yeah.
like each country besides Russia. Exactly.
just found a Canadian, right?
A Canadian born and bred. Born and bred.
Exactly. He's just moved to Chisinau, Moldova.
2 weeks ago. Yeah, you know what? I'll be honest. Like, I love that Chisinau is a more simple life. You can really focus on the things that you want to, whether it's yourself or your business or whatever. Takes away the distractions and allows you just to kind of like be. That's what I love about the city. It's like, yeah, right? Like,
exactly. Everybody
it's
wants
good.
to be in
It's just a lot of love, man. Everyone here has a good vibe.